What is up, everybody? Two here today. So yesterday I made a video talking about the rumored Horizon Zero Dawn remake or remaster, whatever they want to call it. So I did a video about that, explaining how that is just a dumb idea in my opinion. I don't know why they're remaking and remastering games that's 5 years old that you can literally play on your PS5 right now because the PS5 is backwards compatible. So you can play Horizon Zero Dawn on your PS5. And it's actually been like a 4K 60 FPS patch, so it looks and plays better on your PS5. So I don't know why they would do this remaster, remake, whatever, but they're doing it. And so a lot of journalists, a lot of people in general, be talking about how it's a dumb idea to do. Like this one journalist says, you already know Sony would charge $70 for the PS5 Horizon Zero Dawn, and that fanboys will say that it's justified. And as soon as he types that, oh boy, the Sony fanboy defense force came in full swing, because this guy has stated that, is there a problem with that, sir? Us PlayStation fans have no problem supporting Sony with their gaming endeavors. How dare you question us? How dare you question Sony and buying their cheap cash grab remakes and remasters? And Horizon Zero Dawn Remaster is going to sell millions at $70. This guy is definitely high on that Sony fanboyism. If he thinks people are really going to go out and buy this game for $70, he is ridiculous. But that is the Sony fanboy. they are definitely a wild bunch. Heck, we even pay $80. So not only would he pay 70, he said we will pay $80 for that game. Just wow. We just aren't interested in Game Pass fodder. And then he has to deflect from Sony like they always do and throw shade at Xbox. Xbox isn't even being mentioned in the conversation. This is all about Sony. But you know what? Let me just throw a jab at Xbox anyway because Sony is under heat right now. So, you know, this take is just insane. And this is why Sony fanboys are the biggest laughingstock of the gaming industry right now. Because he's telling you right here that he would pay $80 for this remaster of a game he can literally play on his PS5 with 4K resolution and 60 frames per second. What else can they really do to it? Like, be honest, like, what honestly can they do to it? Make it look a little bit better? The textures a little bit better? Like, whatever they're remastering or remaking, it's not going to be that much better than the PS4 copy that you play on your PS5. So, it just doesn't make any sense to me. And these guys are just ridiculous. Just the fact that they're defending this nonsense, it's just insane to me. But let's see what people got to say about this. Pretty much saying this guy's just licking Sony's boot at this point. Pretty much. That amount of shilling is just ridiculous. Like, it's just insane. Bro, you got to stop the cap. The Last of Us Part 1 is being forced into bundles 1 week after release. One effing week. Guerrilla Games and Sony are not going to sleep with you, bro. I want to say you're trolling, but I know there's really people who think like you. So, okay, they're saying he's trolling. I don't know. It's usually like the defense when Sony fanboys get caught on something. You just say they're just trolling. I have a PS5 and I have a problem with this. Yeah, I don't know if you want your console just to be, if you bought a brand new console and the main thing they're focusing on is making these old PS4 games that you could probably played already, they're just redoing those games again. I don't know that should be the big focus for the PS5 console, especially if you're a console owner who just probably just bought one. PlayStation fans / gamers have a problem with it, while you PlayStation fanboys will take it because you get nothing to play, demand better. And this guy says, they have Twitter to play. Okay. Us PlayStation fans, heck, we pay $80. We just aren't interested in Game Pass fodder. Can you hear yourself? Please don't presume to be a voice for all PlayStation fans. Sincerely hope a Horizon Zero Dawn remaster isn't coming. It's only 5 years old and it still looks gorgeous. Yeah, the game still looks great. Like, I don't understand. Like, I always thought like the remasters and remakes were always for like older games that plays like obsolete. The controls pretty much obsolete at this point, or they just look horrible on modern systems. That's what I thought what remakes and remasters was for. But now Sony is just doing remasters for games that already look pretty great already. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. It just like keep cheap cash grabs at this point. This guy says, don't speak for all of us. Keep giving me that Game Pass fodder then. Yeah, these games are highly rated. And the last few months of Game Pass have been amazing. Like, I'm literally just playing Game Pass games right now, to be honest. Like, I'm playing Ni no Kuni. Deathloop is up next. I'm actually playing Grounded too, so we got Scorn this month. We got Persona 5 releasing. So, you know, they want to say Game Pass is fodder, but it's a lot of great games in that system. I'm legit just playing those games right now. So, will it take the 20 million or less PS5 owners, subtract the amount of people who will only play FIFA and Call of Duty, subtract the people only to pay $70 for games, and finally subtract everyone who doesn't like Horizon. That's maybe 300,000 copies sold if you're lucky. Yeah, I don't see this game selling that well, to be honest. Like, I don't see why this remaster remake would do that well. Don't speak for all PlayStation fans. I'm not buying the laser remasters, bro. Not Horizon, not Last of Us, so you don't speak for me. Then he says, us? Question mark. Yeah, these Sony fanboys are just ridiculous. Then this guy's presenting this guy his boot, because they definitely love the boot of Sony at this point. Leave alone the multi-million-dollar company, pretty much. I think someone should shut up. Don't speak for me, fam. There's no chance on God's green earth I'm buying this. Just the decisions at Sony right now are just not making any sense. Like, I'm curious to see how much The Last of Us Part 1 remake sold, because that had to done pretty well for them to decide to do a remake of this one, or remaster, or whatever they want to call it. You know, you just couldn't prove your point without mentioning Game Pass. They never can. Anytime Sony is under flack, let's just throw Game Pass Xbox under the bus to distract from Sony taking heat. They always do the same thing. That's how you know that your argument has no merit. Damn, Stockholm Syndrome is rough. Imagine defending this crap. Jim Ryan won't let you. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna read the rest of that, but you've read it yourself. Speak for yourself. I wouldn't even pay $30 for that. I'm a Sony fanboy. Yeah, Xbox does nearly everything better, aside from maybe the occasional exclusive. The PlayStation fan base is just poison to gaming at this point. This guy says, not all the fan base, only the hardcore or the zealots who are willing to defend anything Sony does at this point. I'm a PlayStation fan, and even though I know this is BS, only remake we need is effing Bloodborne. What the F does Game Pass even have to do with this? LOL, Xbox games been mediocre, died last year, my friend. Best Metascore publisher of all time. Us Sony fans? No, it's just you shameless consumers. Millions don't speak for the whole community, you clown. So they're just roasting this guy in the comment section. And even like Sony fans, just the average Sony fans, like don't lop us together. Like you only speak for yourself. Like this is some craziness right here that Sony's doing. A cuck? People even aren't Nintendo fans freaked out over Nintendo over the Mario collection that was at least 3 games for $60 that hadn't been released in years. PlayStation fans would eat up whatever Sony craps out on their plate and ask for seconds at this point. D-ratting $1 billion company that would sell your soul if it meant they could make an extra dollar is insane. You are not that smart for that, but coming from a PlayStation fan, you do not speak for all of us. Yeah, nobody is. They definitely aren't agreeing with this guy. Mental illness. Are you mental? Sell millions? $80? Somebody check this guy. What the heck is this clown even saying? Yeah. A lot of people are not agreeing with this sentiment that this fanboy is spewing. Because this is pretty crazy. Like somebody said he gladly welcomes a remaster for this game that is perfectly playable on his console right now. So it's just wild. It's like when we gonna start seeing some new stuff from Sony? Like we're gonna start seeing some brand new like IPs or new projects being worked on. And it starts, you aren't a PlayStation fan, you are a fanboy, bending over for every Sony decision blindly to take advantage of you willingly. Be proud of being a mindless drone, enabling a corporation to release the same game over and over at a higher price than original. But why would you pay $80 for a 5-year-old game? Even PlayStation fans know this decision just sucks ass. Also, what do you mean we? Maybe he speaks French or something. That's why I keep saying we, because I don't think the average person is okay with this decision right here. Yeah, this is some wild stuff. The fact that Sony fanboys are defending this nonsense is just ridiculous. But there is a group out there that will literally defend every decision that Sony makes, which is very disheartening to see. So Sony can never be wrong in these guys' opinion. But I'm going to conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below about this. Leave a like this video, and as always, thanks for watching, and peace.